Hey, go ahead.
Oh, hold
What are you
on.
thinking?
Someone has redeemed a little something special for you.
Oh no.
Oh no, they didn't put
don't worry.
a they didn't
thank
put
you,
a
Matt.
death mark.
Yeah,
They didn't put a
yeah.
death mark on me again.
You've
did
got
they?
a secret bonus netrunner helping you out, uncovering some info for the team.
Who? What?
They learn of a hidden enemy nearby, one deadly piece of gear foes have, or a baddie's personal secret. I think in this case, why don't we go with the, I know which route we'll go with. The personal secret. Personal secret that you're going to be learning belongs to the Maelstrom.
Oh.
One of them is a netrunner. Now, this netrunner is the one who's been responsible for filming all these races. And the personal secret that you've learned is that he tried to rig this game. This entire race was supposed to go his way. He'd sabotaged that yellow car. Your netrunner even turned up documents, payments to a merc, a tech, to get in there and fuck it up. But that taxi still came out on top. There's definitely something afoot here. And he's definitely upset.
Ooh.
We can use that.
With that information, I'm gonna go ahead and
How do we use that?
Hellbent is immediately walking over to the Maelstroms. He's the better face of, I think, any of us.
Maddawg will follow. She's pretty cool, and she has some positive rapport with these psychos.
All right.
I'm ready to.
Yeah, just you and I go bun. Classic team together, yeah?
Put Boomsmith in an elevated position. Wait, is there like a high ground bonus advantage or anything?
The bonus
There
is that,
actually.
well, one of the main bonuses is that if the angle makes it so you'd be able to shoot over cover, cover doesn't work.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
It also means that
Alright.
it's harder for people lower to shoot you because you can just take like a step back and be in cover.
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna go for the rooftops by
since
Hobbs.
I got like a. Yeah, I want to go through a rooftop so none of their cover works because I can just arc it down, right? With my grenade. I'm heavy
got
weapons.
one rooftop.
I'm Boomsmith.
If you're feeling particularly bold, you could climb all the way up on top of that pillar, but its usefulness for cover is a little bit questionable.
I wonder if I could go even higher. Is there any higher points, or would I have to pass like a sneak check to get?
There's
up?
this one right
on
here.
like on the building across from us.
You want to get onto this building over here?
I
No,
don't know
no,
if I'll
I
be able
think
to
in
get down
the.
as this.
Oh, you mean this one? The
Yeah,
garage?
Do you think you could? There's supposed to be like folks posted up there.
Well, if you think that you're sneaky enough and you want to give it a
I
shot.
got a pretty beefy athletics. I don't know if I'm sneaky though.
Well, I guess that's going to
You'd
come down
probably
to
get
it.
up there.
Hobbs gives you another feed on the thermal cameras. Thermal cameras giving you a read on the location.
Okay, so, well, if I go straight up the building, yeah.
Hobbs says one
know,
sentry
can I-
at the door facing us, but he's all the way on the left side. Back of the building seems to be fairly clear. If you can get in.
All right.
Do you see anything that
I
you
wanna
can
get
climb
up-
over? Maybe the fence itself?
Oh, I can climb up onto the APC, jump onto that wall, parkour over, then jump onto that vent, and then jump onto the vent, the duct on top of it. Yeah,
Athletics check
there we go.
right now.
I'm running.
He is. That man's like
17.
organic, right?
17.
Parkour!
Yeah, no, you're full Gannick and you are running your way all the way up here.
There was a ladder.
Full armor.
You're also going to need a stealth check with this to see how
Oh, there's a
quietly
lot.
you're doing everything.
Oh yeah, gonna be really stealthy
what?
parkouring onto that air vent.
Oh, yeah. Never mind the ladder right next to it. We're going the air vent route.
We're going the air vent route.
Can I
Um,
start infiltrating at this
is there any
point?
way? Can anyone like boost my odds of success here? Because I don't feel.
I
not
don't
really.
think at this point anyone can. Your odds of
we're
success,
having
the
a
boost you have
conversation.
is
Alright,
thermal.
alright. 6.
6. You get up on top of this thing, and there's an audible smash, clang, and bang. There's no way that people didn't hear you go up there.
Can I make a heavy raccoon noise? When I throw 'em off?
Acting check?
in Night City.
Didn't you know?
Oh god, why is it acting? Okay.
I feel like that makes sense.
10. I got a 10.
No,
It's a really heavy raccoon.
it's
Maybe Hobbs can make that vent overload and sound like it's about to just completely crap out.
Oh, I don't think you know what's happening right now. You're busy.
Hey, no, that's not Maddawg asking.
Oh
It
god.
was pretty loud, wasn't it?
It was extremely
I did-
loud. You weren't what kind of armor are you
Okay.
wearing again? Is it light or heavy armor jack?
Armor jack. It's
Armor
armor
jack.
jack.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you are wearing
It
some
has heavier.
Yeah, you're wearing some of the heavier stuff. So you're wearing armor jack. You're carrying a
Okay.
heavy weapon, a grenade launcher. You are loud clamoring up there. Hobbs says, "Look, this isn't from
Okay.
the net, but I can already
wor-
see with my meat eyes that there's something walking over to investigate the sound. Sentry below you, stay down."
Can I?
Okay.
Cecile, what are
I
you
guess I
doing
just
while that's
gotta-
happening? What are you doing?
I was gonna start like full infiltration. I was gonna go in there.
Oh, yeah, which way are you going in?
I'm going in through the front. They can't stop me.
All right, you're walking your way up to join the party.
I think I'm trying to like pose myself as like one of the racing girls.
Oh yeah, like a fan of that, or what are you feeling?
Like, you know the sign people?
Yeah,
I'm trying to pose as one of those, but they just didn't see me.
acting check.
You want an acting check?
Absolutely, DB13.
Oh boy. What am I gonna do with this plus 11? 17.
Yeah, all right, you can make your way in there. You are easily allowed to go past those sentries at the front. You note the one with a yellow faceplate is carrying a shotgun. Make of that what you will.
That's good. That's an easy break.
You get inside.
No,
Which
if
way are
we
you
push
going once you're
shotgun-
inside? You going towards the group? Or you going to the full interior of this garage?
What's the group doing? What is the group? Like what faction?
All right, this is Tiger Claws. Looks like you got a mixture of some of them scavs and some other folks. They're talking. They're
Is that
chatting.
Johnny Silverhand? Sorry. He has
It's
one
Jeffrey
arm as
Tin
well.
Arm.
Jeffrey Tin Arm. You're damn right. You're damn right. No, they're drinking. They're smashing smash cans on their heads after smashing the smash cans.
It's Daniel Del Iron.
They're basically getting smashed.
Fair enough.
Anyone see Sickle and Chain Barnaby around there? Or?
Sickle and Shane Barnaby is not making any appearances right now.
Okay, good. Because I would have been worried.
And
Yeah.
Smash Heads here aren't looking at me, are they?
It doesn't seem like they're looking at you right now, but do you want them to be?
If I want a good introduction to the party, having a neutral party introduce me to it isn't a bad idea.
Yeah. There's also the interior. You can see some sparks flying and lightning here
Hey,
and
that's
there.
my thing! What the hell? Yeah. I think I'll.
Are you doing
do
it?
they look like? Do they look like they're just not going in there because it's like fuck that? There's a lot of tension in there.
I mean,
or
right now, you can't really tell if that's why. You'd have to go up there and talk to them if you wanted to try getting some
Yeah.
human perception on.
yeah, I'm gonna approach and just kind of lean over the table. She's like, "Hey, you boys know what's going on inside?"
All right.
Full
So
voice switch, by the way.
full
She's just
voice
good at
switch.
that.
Yeah, no. So the Tiger Claw up top. He's busy swinging his sword around. Right. He's stabbing it into the table, out of the table. He's telling his buddy, "Hey, throw me a can," so that he can cut it down. He misses every time. But when you ask that, he's like, "Oh."
He's
As
doing
one
the
of the-
Star Wars kid.
As one of the cans passes me, can I just like reflex punch it into the next like yard?
He when you go to do that and it goes flying, he just says, "Got the powers of God and anime on my side. See that,
No!
boys?" Force push! He has completely not noticed that you're the one who hit it over there. He believes with his full heart and full chest that he is responsible for this.
Oh no!
Everyone is clapping because they believe him.
Oh no, he's stupid.
And drunk.
It's gonna be really easy.
The
Yeah,
guy next to you is, hey, miss, you wanna... He doesn't say what it is, but he just keeps going, he gestures it to you, it's a can, he shakes it a few times, you hear there's like half full of liquid, and then, he makes a drinking motion, you sip of this, he does not find the word.
I'm pacing myself right now, but thank you.
What? Downs the entire rest of the thing in one gulp.
How gentlemanly.
And then one last one. Possibly a Netrunner. Hard to tell the affiliation of this one. Maybe a Merc.
They're fucking blue.
Walks over to you and says, hey, I can't help but notice you're new in this crowd. I've actually had my eye on you since you walked in here. He says this as if you've been in here for a while. You haven't.
I'll lean in on that. Wow. It's like, really?
Oh, yeah, no. You've definitely got style. You've got this look about you, like you've seen the whole world. And yet you still
like
want to see more.
Fucking acid pink, effectively. It's like, you could say that.
Yeah, well, I was kind of wondering. You ever see this city from above?
How about we talk then?
Well, lights look a little different when you're looking down at them instead of up to them.
B is having trouble with words. Cecile is not. I'm dumb.
Human perception, then.
It's like, you know what? I'll do that. This is why I have a high empathy still. That's gonna come out to a 17 in total.
All right, this guy's definitely flirting with you. He's acting like he's got something that he can show you, right? Something you've never seen before.
Do I fuck with him or do I use this to get in? You know what? You could tell me more, but I'd like to sit down in a chair that doesn't squeak every time I adjust myself.
Oh, I got just the place. Come with me. You'll be seeing the city from a whole new angle after this. Do you follow him?
Are you going with him?
Are you
Is
going
he
with him?
going into the garage?
He's starting to walk towards a car. Are you going with him? I won't tell you where he's going. You have to decide right now. Are you following him or not?
I'm going with him until he shows his hand.
And then he turns left. Are you going with him?
He's taking you
What's-
behind the alley. Do you go into the alley?
Are you
Oh,
going?
no.
Are you going? He's still
What's,
walking.
Yeah, I'll follow. Just like, what's this way?
All right. He says, "Oh, it's gonna blow your mind." He keeps on walking.
I'd like to hear about it.
All right.
first.
He walks past the dumpsters in the back, walks all the way over. He has to kind of
I just look at the
climb up on
garbage
top of
pot.
some
Romantic
barrels,
pile of
lean
garbage.
down a hand to get you up on top of it, and then helps you hop down again. He thinks he's being gentlemanly. He goes
I
over to
could've
this
tipped
ladder.
this thing in like an instant.
Over to this ladder, and at that time, we're gonna go back to Boomsmith, who's
Oh, no.
currently laying down on top of the vents as a drone
Okay.
investigates the area.
Just imagining him just like flattened, like, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Okay, I'm gonna get on my agent and tell what's her name? What is her name?
Who?
I'm gonna be like, you need to reject him loud and noisily now.
Text.
He's going up the ladder. Are you gonna go?
He's
He's
gotta cause a
looking
scene.
back. He's going up the ladder. He's not.
Stop him.
Oh no, he's up the ladder. He's up the ladder. If he looks down now, he's gonna be turning
I'm
around. Are
going
you?
up the ladder, but I'm going to, once I'm up there, kind of push him against the wall. It's like, So what did you want to show me again? So he doesn't look down.
All right, you go up the ladder, push him against the wall.
Okay.
Okay, Boomsmith, stealth check. You're gonna get a +2 on this.
Oh. Okay, that is so we get like a +0 net. Evasion. Okay, so 12 +2, we got a 14.
All right.
Remember your luck points.
Yeah, remember your luck.
Wait, what did it need to be?
It was gonna be a 13.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
The drone below says,
Feels
must
so-
have been a rat, and begins walking back.
'Twas just the wind.
Meanwhile, up top, this guy says,
Smoke whiskey and
hey
cigars.
now, look, I understand that. Seeing all this, my tech does things to a woman, but
Hey, whatever.
I like to get to know you a bit first, so come this way.
I'm playing dumb. It's like, what do you mean?
Look at this. And he looks out on the races. I bet you've never been this high up in the city before, you know. Gotta look like me. Gutter rats, right? Yeah, we've been through it all, seen it all, but now we're on top of the world. This is like not even 3 stories tall. Amazing,
But
isn't it? Breathtaking. You're looking at an abandoned mall.
I mean, it's a little higher.
You're not even alone up here. There's 2 people with guns nearby.
I just looked at one of the gun people. It's like, help me out here.
He
Like,
puts
I'm
an
giving
arm
them
around your shoulder.
I'm giving one of the gun people like a please help me here. Please help me. Please help me. Like Cecile could fuck with this guy, but she's acting. It's like, hey, hello, please.
He says,
She's
now,
giving me eye.
you know, you've been talking a lot this time, and I feel like I've known you my whole life.
I just asked you if you knew how to walk inside.
He says, I know all that and more.
Okay. This isn't inside. Though. I was just.
Can I use my agent to like listen in on this?
Only if the agent is, only if they got the audio going. Do you have your audio going, Cecile?
I don't think I would. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
all right.
but
Oh,
I'm
come
just imagining Boomsmith like hanging underneath this conversation, like, oh, this guy sucks.
Boomsmith, are you trying to get up from there yet, or are you still staying down?
Imagining Boomsmith laying on the
well,
vent and his head
Boomsmith
is
has been rejected by a woman many times and knows exactly what to say in this scenario. But all right,
You're
I'm
have to let it go.
I'm gonna jump straight up. No, I'm doing this the hard way. I'm jumping straight up.
Athletics check, DV 15.
Okay, 19.
All right, yeah, no, you
19.
get up there, and you are
Nice.
not yet seen. You are up top. There's
Okay.
windows looking down into the building.
Okay. Ooh, okay, let me peek down there again. Can I peek into that building?
Inside,
Yeah, let me peek in
this
there.
time you get to look with your meat eyes instead of
Oh,
thermal
boy, my meat
imaging.
eyes.
Here the meat ties.
This is the interior.
Oh. Okay. All right, here we go. 1, 2. What is
I
that?
was like,
2?
I'm fighting a vending machine.
You see 1 down below, 1 up top. And he is not fighting a vending machine. He is pointing a gun at a bureau. Or a cabinet. He might be seeing his reflection. It's possible this is the first time they've been polished for the party in years.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is our net runner? Because like
Hobbs is your
I
net
am in
runner.
like. Okay, can we? I want to message Hobbs and be like, Hobbs, I'm ready to go. Do we know who we're going after yet? I want to know who we're
Hobbs
supposed
says,
to get.
I won't know until I go into the system. I'm not going into the system yet because I need everyone in position first. Once I'm in there, they know I'm in there. more than likely. All I've been able to do is go for the subnet with the cameras. If you want me to go into the other one with the drones, I'm pretty sure that's the one that the Netrunner's on, or any daemons.
Okay. Well, who else is everyone? I'm in position. I can probably clear out this whole rooftop with one.
We are
The
not in
others are
position.
not yet in position, but we're gonna get to them
We're
after
about
we
to be
finish
chatting up the Maelstrom.
one more important thing before we go switch over to their side to see what's happening, and that's resolving this. I guess it's a date.
Oh,
Are
I
they
don't
close
wanna-
enough to hear it now?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just kind of like leaning.
Okay, I'm just gonna send the message and be like, tell him you already ate. Tell him you gotta go pick your kids up or something.
Tell him you got a thing.
I'm just
I'm just
listing up
kinda-
all the different ways that
just
I've been gently let down.
I was kind of leaning back. Is he like trying anything here?
Oh, he already put his arm around your shoulder like
like,
5 minutes ago.
It's like I feel like you misread this a little bit. Like I'm not trying to. I'm a lesbian.
He pulls
feel
down
so
his
bad.
mask. It wasn't a him at all.
Okay, well now. Oh no! But I'm into
Got
loser
you.
women.
Got you.
Oh no!
She says, "Look, I wanted to fit in here. That's one of the reasons when I saw you, I thought maybe you were a little different.
Oh.
You know, I meant it when I said that I could have sworn we had something in common.
No, well technically we do now. I'm sorry, I'm very nervous around people sometimes. You got it.
Well, do you, I don't know, this all feels so silly now. You've probably been on top
No.
of the mall that's so much taller than here.
No, it's you know what? It was tall enough.
Do you really think
I
that?
just put a hand on the shoulder and give a little squeeze. It's like,
You believe
I
that
think-
when
I
you're
think
saying it?
I think you're doing good here.
Is this an acting check or a persuasion check? You tell me.
I don't
That
know.
was really close.
Are you serious or are you bluffing?
I think I'm serious in the way it's like, this is good. I think that you're going to go higher someday. Like, I'm being encouraging.
No.
could get
She's
on
not
top of that
saying
mall
I'm
if
going
you
to go higher
dream.
someday. She's saying you've probably been on top of the mall before, which is so much more than this, and I guess you're probably not impressed after all that. You know, maybe I was wrong this whole time. Maybe I was a fool to try to even pull down my mask to show my true self.
Now I feel bad.
Oh, am I gonna be Cecile or am I gonna be tactical?
This is your call. This is your
I
call.
dipper.
You dipper.
I fully dipper.
Let me just.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. That's
Listen, not only is this a way in, this is an ally.
I'm gonna need, first of all, I'm gonna need a persuasion check with this.
You got it. Please be either awful or way too good. So remember when I punched that guy through the chest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
2 lower. 31.
Oh my god. She when she comes up from that dip, she's like, oh my god, hold on, I need a minute. I didn't think
Whiplash
this would.
critical injury.
I'll be right back, and she runs away hyperventilating. As she runs away, the woman next to her turns to you and says, she says, you know, you're the 5th broad she's tried that on.
Yeah, I know.
And everyone else was smart enough to
Yeah.
say no.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna be dancing in her dreams until the end of her life.
You're a special kind of strong, trooper.
I give a wink.
Do you need the rooftop to yourself for this, or I can leave.
I think she needs a. What? Maybe for like a minute.
A minute.
I'm just gonna. It's just talking. Just
Okay,
talking.
well, I'm not gonna go that way because she's. Well,
I
look
think
at
she's
her,
having a
and she's
nervous
just
breakdown.
like pacing. She's like fist pumping into the air, You finally did it! You did it! They finally think you're... Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm so glad I read that self-help book.
This is a B thing. I think this is like, oh, you're doing your best.
She opens up her self-help book, it's La Dollar Beans for Losers, and then rips out all the pages and throws it off like confetti.
Okay, do we have to arrest this one?
No,
Can we just let this one go?
We let this one go. We let
This one's
this
going
All right, well,
straight
we're gonna-
with the slammer.
We're gonna give you a minute, so we're just gonna... And they start going around the corner, and we'll come back to that.
Yeah, it's like, do you know how to get like down?
No, that's the wrong one!
No, wait. Can I be like, actually, wait? I had.
We're coming back to that. Now, meanwhile, we have our golden god and Maddawg.
Chum, I know you got a smooth tongue, but for this one, you're gonna have to lax back. Loose those shoulders, scruff up a bit. We're dealing
Oh
with
no,
something not so nice crowd.
he is completely different. He's hunched over. He looks like a cryptid in like, how do I put it? Like sackcloth, basically.
It's fucking Mothman.
My god.
He has
Wait. Maddawg just gives a look. She's not thinking creature. She's thinking just like slouch back, hands in the pockets, angsty teen. She's like, not more like this, chum. Chill out a bit.
He stops in the middle of the road and just visibly changes his posture to match with yours.
Yeah, much better. You look like you need a new spine, and I know yours modded.
Acting checks from both of you. If you get above a 17, Mads, then you can add a +1 to your friend's check.
Can I
Do
do
I have
Oh.
any sort of advantage for being a literal drug dealer?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll call that a +1.
Perfect. That's a 13 then. So
They're looking a little suspicious, but the fact that you already did this means while some people don't give you the right look, others have already seen what you can do. It's a mixed bag of success and failure. And for you, our golden god,
I'm sorry. I rolled a 5.
the two of you stick out like a
Plus
sore
1.
thumb as you walk down here. And the
Okay.
moment that you do, the window on the taxi rolls down, and a woman with blue eyes and blonde hair just kind of lazily hangs an arm out and beckons you over, fingers down.
Maddawg
You know
cranks
this
her
is
head.
the winner of the race.
She's so cool.
Hellbent
She
takes a
nudges
step
Hellbent.
first. Oh, okay, all right.
Go to
This ratty scarecrow-looking thing just kind of slowly steps up, keeping a safe distance, it seems, from the taxi, at least out of knifing range, which seems to be a common thing in the streets of Night City, as he's noticed.
She shakes her head and beckons you even closer. Do you approach?
He does. He does. He is on guard, but he does.
And for
Matt
you,
stays at the sidewalk. Her bodyguard can handle this.
she shakes her head and beckons even closer. Then she holds up one finger as if to say, last chance.
Hellbent walks around and gets in the passenger side.
All right, you get in. And how about you, Maddawg?
Look, Maddawg has a job to do, and she's
Yeah.
not coming in with this person.
No, take care of the Maelstrom. You got this. You get this text from Hellbent.
The windows roll up and the car speeds off.
Oh no!
She says, don't worry.
I've made a horrible mistake. Help, please.
Matt
Oh no,
Dog.
I'm being kidnapped.
I would have done the
Maddawg.
same thing.
Pulls out her agent and leans against the brick wall, and then just has something like, Have fun having your boats rearranged, you lunatic. And then just go ahead and curls around the corner and walks right into this Maelstrom place. We're gonna do a little partying, but not in the normal sense.
You going for Maelstrom bottom level, or are you gonna climb through this thing to get to the top side?
Let's see. I know all of them have seen my face because that dude shouted, but is my party happy friend on the bottom level where I can see he's still standing down there, right?
Yeah, he's still bottom level.
She's gonna come up and go in for not like kind of like a low high five, that slow effort greeting.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go in, he's gonna give it to you, but he does it pretty hard. He's got metal hands, so that's gonna be a bit of pain for you.
Aye. Yeah, that hurts when you're not on painkillers.
See, you're having a good time at the races.
Chum, yeah, just looking to kick back for a little bit. You seem like a tight folk. Wanted to make sure my product's in full effect. Trying out a new batch, you see.
Oh yeah, it's Preem.
Right on. Not feeling too crazy knocky, right? More
No.
party happy.
I'm feeling good. Question is, are you gonna be giving me the same price on the next batch? If not, I'm not sure I'll be feeling quite as good after hearing that news.
Hey, if I come around back into my hand, I'd be more than happy. I'm one of those low droppers, not trying to sell. More like dropping connections. Consider me Santa Claus. Just not in the Tiger Claus sense. Anyhow, trying to look out and get up top.
Yeah,
Take a spot at the
yeah.
stars.
Why don't you come with me? The boys have actually been dying to meet you.
Of course, just as long as you're not promising no product. I'm running light right now. Drop my load before the race.
No. We're talking about the future when we talk about you. Don't mind it too much.
Tight. Lead the way.
Alright, you move past the band and reach the top side. You are now up on a high point with 3 chromed up Maelstrom.
Alrighty. Before we get to the very top, Maddawg would like to click on her BD recorder.
Yeah. Click that shit on. The drones actually circle around back to you as well.
Excellent. Yeah, because she is freaking out on the inside that she is amongst these people, but no worries.
I say, well, so you're the one, huh? Amazing. I can't
Oh,
believe
yeah.
people are still giving deals like that on these streets. I swear, everyone who comes through here these days thinks that they've got exactly what we need and that we're gonna pay for it. It's like they don't show any respect for who we are and what we do. You're different,
It's
though, right?
It's that rockin' confidence everybody got smashed in the heads. I've come way far from the Cape. Back home, lot chiller, looser life. Trying to bring that style with me. Glad you say I'm a wonder. Brings back old memories.
Well, whatever the reason is, I think it's working, and I think it suits you just fine. Have a seat, why don't you? Live on the edge. We don't have any
Of course,
chairs.
let's chat a bit.
All right.
Yeah, she'll lean back and then we'll make it apparent if it's been assumed to be concealed, but we'll tap the SMG on our side. Hope you don't mind I'm carrying. Not planning on using today.
Don't worry, we're carrying too. If you try anything, we'll make short work of you. Not to brag,
wouldn't
but I've
dream
got
of it.
more co-processors in my spine than anyone would ever need.
Right on. Say, if you're looking for an excuse to cause some trouble, though, I think I know just the spot.
Oh yeah? And what's that?
Been hearing big news. Nothing crazy, just running a little bit of radio in that brain drain of mine. But I heard there's gonna be a big old sting in the garage across the side there. If you wanted to cog in the chaos, could block some good rivals, knock 'em down a peg. But
Hold on.
gang's business, not my affiliation, just my
Hold
thinking.
on. He walks up to you and lofts his gun just in front of your chest. You said sting.
Yeah? Can't
By
you see that
who?
PD cruiser off the side?
Wait a minute. Are you a dirty cop or something?
Hey, feel free to use a bug detector to him. I knew you chromed up to the 9.
Is the reason that you're giving us all this product for so cheap because you never had to get your hands on it the old-fashioned way in the first place?
You're saying I don't know how to make a clean thing, chum. I got a lot of experience back in a pharmacy.
I think you know exactly what I'm saying. So answer my question straight. You working with
Boss.
the badge?
Me personally? Not at all. And I'm calling you a liar, chum. I think you're misinformed.
We're gonna be needing a persuasion check from you.
Alrighty.
And on the fact that you already brought up that cruiser over there, we're gonna go with a fucking 19 for this one, because this is essentially backtracking.
Okay, I'm glad that I knew the DC for that one. We're gonna spend her 1 luck point to bump this 18 to a 19.
Amazing. He lifts his gun
you're
back up
scaring me.
and bumps your chin as he does it.
Right.
So you're telling me you just got lucky and having in on all the info for what's about to happen tonight, when the organizers are right across the street and none the wiser. You're funny, but you might be my kind of
Sometimes you
funny.
get lucky, boss.
Yeah, sometimes you do. I tell you what, you got this plan of yours. Why don't you tell us a little bit more? Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's just worth it.
Ain't nothing but a plan. What about causing a little mayhem? But that seems like your kind of thing. I don't know what the word is on your streets, but from where I hear in the neutral ground, seems like you make a lot of enemies. I'm sure there's a lot of faces you want to see bashed in, and not in the traditional sense, so to say. Don't suppose a couple of them be hanging around that spot, and when the arrest comes in, perfect time to swipe by and blast them guns while they busy on the badge.
Don't you know it? Those fuckers thought they were so smart setting up this event. Every month, here's the race. Come down for the race. Everyone. All your gang colors. Show them with pride. It's gonna be equal footing, equal ground. Nothing but your own metal and your rubber as well. What are you gonna do? You gonna pull this thing off? That's what they say. But dreams aren't made here. They've got the whole game rigged. They got cameras everywhere, and they're the only ones who can look through it. We had to fight tooth and nail to get them to let us bring our own drones. They said they wanted to use theirs. Well, I tell you what, when the infrastructure of the race itself is owned by people who are participating in it, well, you can tell they've got
Hey.
the insider info on the hazards coming up on the track as well. It's never fair. And yet,
I hear what
we
you're
get
saying, chum.
fixed.
We keep having this race, and I ain't never seeing Maelstrom win, and that ain't no fault of your own. I know a cheat when I see one. I'd love to see it dismantled. I think you got the chops.
Okay. So, what do you think we do then?
See, you got the guns, you got the chrome, you got the mines and the firepower. I give the information, that's all I need, chum.
And
Looking to
what
have
do
a
you-
party. I like to watch.
What do you really?
And she's gonna
What do you really get at? Come on.
flip out her little dinky video camera and place one hand on the monitor very, very delicately. A treasured possession, this entertainment show.
You know, I was gonna make this a fucking DV19 again, but this is believable. Hit me with a 15 persuasion.
Persuasion, alright. 14.
Is that
No!
that's a fail, huh?
Yeah, we got no luck for that one, Chum.
Failed by 1. No.
If it helps, she's being honest.
He says, "Look, there's 3 of us, and you just want to watch us die with a camera out. I get it. I'd do the same thing to you if I were in your position and bored on a night like tonight when I ain't got any ponies in the race. But no, if we're gonna do something like that, it'll have to be another time when there's more of us here. You're free to hang out if you'd like, but I don't think your plan's so nova as it is a gonk.
Always went the easy way in to see a couple of gonks try and stalk down a badge. But she would like to pop out a cyber arm out of her bag. It's nothing primo, but it might sweeten the way your side.
They shake their heads. So what? First you're a media, now you're a fixer? Come on. I don't think we're convinced.
Hey, fair enough. And she'll drop the cyber arm back into her bag and just kick back and watch these paranoid lunatics that tried to get her to side with the cops go and do some nonsense. She's picked her side.
Yeah. Speaking of, some ways away down an unknown street, we're gonna see what's going on with our good buddy.
I do hope this is worth my time.
Yeah, the car's driving around and it actually pulls up off some nondescript street, pulls to the side, and then she gets out. She motions for you to follow. Are you gonna follow?
He does.
All right. Good to know.
However, he has his hand on his iron.
She has no iron and walks like she doesn't need it. Now, honey, I couldn't help but notice you and your friends are new faces. And you might have thought that you were so clever coming through here, pretending, if you will, like you've always belonged. Pretending like you're with the gangs. But I gotta tell you something true. She walks deeper into this little industrial complex. Do you follow?
He's following.
Now, the thing is, I've been around here for a while. I started from scratch. That taxi, same thing that I first showed up in. Everyone here is associated with one gang or another, and they all put it to use, right? Everyone is using their drones, their cars, their connections. It's not so much one racer against the world as different parts of the world against each other. And I feel like that takes away from the purity of it all, don't you? She walks deeper into the complex. Do you follow?
He's following. He's less perturbed as she mentions this.
You reach the end of the line, so to speak. Chain link fence, just the two of you, no one else around. Now, thing is, when I started, I was on my own. Still am. I had to pose as a ganger to get in, but after a while they realized I'm not with any of them. By then, I was a crowd favorite. They couldn't get rid of me. Their little games, whatever they were, nothing compared to the skills of a true racer. Now, suffice it to say, given my background I just mentioned, I can easily recognize someone who doesn't belong. I can tell you're like me when I started, posing as something you're not. None of you are nobodies, and none of you are with those gangs. So what is it? If something's about to happen to my one place where I get to shine, then you're gonna be the one who tells me, so I can prepare accordingly. Otherwise, well, I don't think you want to find out, do you?
This ratty sackcloth scarecrow looks at her for a moment and shrugs off his coat and hat to reveal the suit still beneath.
You should be very careful who you threaten, Racer. But you're not wrong. There is much yet to be done tonight.
I know in many circles, a suit can be a threat. Blunt object, baseball bat. Worse than one wrapped in wire, at least. You can hit people without so much as a swing if you have something like that on. Tie can be used just as well for strangling as keeping your collar neat. But me? You got no power over me. I'm too fast. I can outrun anything you throw my way. I can hop cities before you so much as know where I am.
That sounds like a challenge to me. However, tonight is not the time to pick it up. You speak of belonging, of making one something of yourself. I know the pain of forging oneself from the gutter. I know you, your kin. You've taken your path, I have taken mine. Do not speak as though I do not know what you say. Tonight there will be a sting. Tonight there will be arrests, captures. This is for my benefit, for the benefit of those who I pretend to be one of.
Well, alright, Golden Boy. So you've got it all figured out, do you? You're gonna keep playing their game, so that eventually you can play your own. Is that right? Is that how you think it's gonna go?
Perhaps. Perhaps I will simply be a martyr for others to reinvigorate the idea of common blood. But it will be worth it, I think.
Now, honey. I have some unfortunate news for you. You're about to hit the end of the line. Just like we're coming up with this fence here, you can see what's just beyond it. You can see your dream. Put your fingers through. You might even be able to touch it. But you'll never get a hold. You'll never pull it close if you let their game be that wall. Think about it, Golden Boy. You're gonna get swallowed up in the process without ever tasting the product. That's just what this city does. You need to take some real steps forward. Look at who you're working with. You're coming through here telling me about stings? Look, I've seen a lot of people talk about common goods or common blood or you name it. Any time that they work with the police, they're compromised. Sooner or later, they show what they really cared about. And it's their own safety. Nothing special about that.
Perhaps. Or perhaps I do not value the free time of a few street racers.
She exits the facility. Do you follow?
He does.
When she gets back into her car, she locks the door. What do you do?
In time, perhaps you are right. However, I would like to think that we self-made creatures can subvert what they wish for our world.
She will
You
roll
have-
down the window.
I chip away at my body to build what's underneath. The real me. It has been painful. It takes its toll. I can still feel it sometimes. The flesh that I've hacked away at, it still haunts me like a ghost. We both have things we've cut away from ourselves. But we have made something in the missing, in the hole left behind. Now I intend to carve a bigger hole, something out of a system.
All right.
Perhaps you do not value this. I understand. But if you drive away now, you will never be anything but a simple street racer.
Oh shit.
And something alone can never stand forever. We all grow old and die. We all rust. Even I will lose my luster. But community cannot die so easily. There are few like us. But together, there is much more to be made than tire treads on the pavement and a profit in a bank account.
Give me a persuasion check, and you can add +2 for some bomb-ass role-playing.
God damn.
Did you say persuasion, was it?
Oh yes, persuasion with a +2 for some, and I quote, bomb-ass role-playing.
Well, it's a good thing I have a +11 at base.
Amazing. This is a DV 19.
Well, it's a shame. Even with a +2, I only get up to 18. But it's a shame that I just so happen to have 5 luck points. That DV is met. If it meets it, it beats it!
Meets it, beats it, you are not wrong. You hear the
Hell
door
yeah.
click unlocked. Do you get in?
I do. Question, what was the DV so I can
It was a
remove
19.
the proper amount of
19.
19? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I only need to remove 1. Yay!
You sit inside and she waits for you to buckle your seatbelt.
Hellbent buckles his seatbelt and slips on his disguise again.
She will have one thing more to say. When we get there, I always keep extra fuel, more choo-choo than you could ever need, in my trunk. People think I'm silly to do so. But you know, there's a reason we started going this fast. And it's because we were running from the cops. Why? Because fuck 'em. They all seem to have forgotten that the badges still have a way with the road that we will never be able to get a hold of again. Not as long as their cars can put whatever they want on them, run us off, pull us out, take our wheels, take a license, take a livelihood. Those other
Take a life.
racers, those other racers deserve another chance. You can have your sting. I'm not loyal to any gang, but those who have been putting their lives on the line on the road, you let me fill them up first, and I will drop you off. And then, once they have left, you can get down to business. Do you agree?
Agreed.
I know you are not working alone. Ask the others now.
There is an agent message to 3 of you. I'm sorry, Bill. I don't want to go against your character. I'm sorry. 3 of you received the message. The racers will be getting away today. We will allow them to.
I think you're gonna get a message right back. It's like, they're spectators, period.
Maddawg looks over to the Maelstrom and asks if they have a Coke in the preferably sober sense.
They say, absolutely the fuck not. Who the hell do you think we are?
Oh, they only have
Weirdo.
Mexican Coke. like, like the ones in the glass bottles.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's ever been sober drinking one of those. I love those things.
All right, well,
As the duo are driving back, Hellbent quietly opens the glove box, puts his card into it, and closes it.
I'm sure we will have a valuable partnership in the future.
we'll see, honey. At the very least, I know you'll be hearing about me again sometime. Folks always do.
Perhaps. However, if you ever have ideations of becoming more than just this, of acquiring those special parts that you so desperately need, give me a call. I always have places for another person on my team.
She drops you off, and you realize that she's already sent her contact information to you, never mind the fact that you didn't identify yourself. Who knows how many scans happened while you were in that vehicle? Who even knows? You're gonna find yourself dropped off back at the starting line, and before long, the other vehicles speed away.